Why did you wake up today? I am not asking about your alarm clock. I am asking about your mind. Most people believe they choose their morning, but the truth is much darker. You are living inside a hidden system of habits that you did not create. You are following a script that someone else wrote for you. Have you ever felt like a passenger in your own life? Today, we are going to break that script. We are going to learn the English words for success, but more importantly, we are going to reclaim your day. If you want to speak like a pro, you must first think like one. Your vocabulary is the tool you use to build your reality. If your words are weak, your life will feel weak. Let us begin at the very start of the cycle. For most people, the day begins with a sound. Your alarm goes off. It is a loud, aggressive noise that demands your attention. But what do you do next? You reach out and you hit the snooze button. In that moment, you are telling your brain that your dreams are more important than your goals. You are practicing the habit of delay. This is the first problem. When you hit the snooze button, you are starting your day with a defeat. Instead of hiding, successful people choose to wake up. To wake up means to open your eyes and consciously enter the world. It is a decision. Then you get out of bed. This is the physical act of leaving your comfort zone. Do you see the difference? Many people wake up, but they do not get out of bed for 1 hour because they are scrolling through their phones. They are looking at social media. They are letting an algorithm decide their first emotion of the day. Are you a morning person? Or are you a person who is trapped by a morning habit? If you feel tired, it is often because your body is reacting to the stress of your phone. To change this, you must stretch. When you stretch, you move your arms and your legs to wake up your muscles. You are taking control of your physical body. This simple action changes your English because it changes your energy. You cannot speak with confidence if your body is still asleep. Now we move to the bathroom. You wash your face. You brush your teeth. These seem like small tasks, but they are rituals of preparation. You are cleaning away the sleep of yesterday. When you take a shower or have a shower, you are not just getting clean. You are creating a space for new ideas. This is where your best thoughts often arrive. Do you realize that your grooming routine is a form of mental organization? Next, you must get dressed. You put on your clothes. Remember this secret of English. You put on your clothes in the morning, which is the action. But all day long, you wear your clothes, which is the state. Successful people understand that how you get dressed changes how you feel. If you wear a suit, you feel powerful. If you wear old clothes, you may feel lazy. You are sending a signal to your brain about what kind of day this will be. Are you dressed for a project, or are you dressed for an accident? Then there is the question of energy. You have breakfast. Some people skip breakfast because they are in a rush. To skip means to miss something important. When you skip breakfast, you are running on empty. You might eat cereal or toast, but the goal is fuel. I want you to think about your English in the same way. If you do not feed your mind with new words every morning, you will run out of things to say by noon. Now the world tries to take your time. You leave the house, and you begin your commute. You might go to work by car, or take the bus, or even walk to work. But during this time, most people are stuck. They are stuck in traffic, or they are stuck in their own heads. This is the consequence of a life without a plan. You feel frustrated. You feel like you are wasting your life. But a pro uses this time. If you are on the train, you are not just a passenger. You are a student. You are listening to this lesson. You are repeating the sentences. Your commute is not a waste of time. It is an investment. While everyone else is complaining about the traffic, you are building your future. You are arriving at work with a mind that is already sharp. You arrive at the office. You sit at your desk. What is the first thing you do? Most people check their emails. They spend the whole morning replying to messages from other people. They are reacting to the world instead of creating. This is a trap. Your inbox is a list of other people's priorities. If you spend your day only answering emails, you will never complete your own tasks. To speak like a pro, you must learn to attend meetings with a purpose. A meeting is not just a place to sit and listen to your colleagues. It is a place to share your projects. When you talk on the phone with a client or work on a project with a team, you are practicing your influence. Do not just use simple words. Use the language of completion. Instead of saying, "I have work," say, "I am completing my tasks." It sounds more professional because it focuses on the result. In the middle of the day, you must take a break. A break is not a sign of weakness. It is a tool for recovery. If you do not take a lunch break, your brain will become tired and slow. You might eat at your desk, but it is better to go outside. When you leave the office for 30 minutes, you reset your focus. You come back to your desk with more energy for the afternoon. Then the workday ends. You finish work. You clock out. This is a very important moment. Many people never truly finish work. They take their stress home in their pockets. They work overtime without even realizing it because they are still thinking about their projects. If you want a successful life, you must learn to leave the office at the office. When you get home, you arrive at a crossroad. You take off your shoes and you change your clothes. You want to be comfortable. But be careful. Comfort can be a trap. Many people sit on the sofa and they start to scroll through their phones. They watch TV for hours without thinking. This is how the algorithm steals your evening. It feeds you content that makes you feel tired and distracted. Instead, you should choose to hang out with friends or spend time with your family. We need to catch up with the people we love. This means we talk about what is happening in our lives. We share our stories. This is the most natural way to practice English. When you chat with a friend at a cafe, you are using the language of connection. You are not just learning words, you are building a life. Perhaps you go to the gym. You want to work out. You lift weights or you run on the treadmill. This is cardio for your body. But what is cardio for your brain? Learning a language is like lifting weights. It is difficult at first. Your muscles feel tired. You feel exhausted. But every time you practice, you become stronger. Success is the result of doing the things that are difficult until they become easy. The evening ends with dinner. You might cook dinner, or you might order food. After you eat, you do the dishes. This is a humble task, but it is a way to clear the space for tomorrow. You are finishing the cycle of the day. You are not leaving a mess for your future self to clean up. Finally, it is time for your bedtime routine. You brush your teeth. You put on your pajamas. But here is the most important step for a professional mind. You set your alarm for tomorrow, and then you put your phone away. You do not check it one last time. If you check your phone before bed, you are inviting the noise of the world into your sleep. You get into bed. You turn off the lights. You close the curtains. You want to fall asleep quickly. If you have trouble sleeping, it is often because your mind is still racing with the words of the day. But if you have followed this routine, you can sleep like a baby. You have worked hard. You have used your English. You have lived with intention. Tomorrow, the alarm will go off again. Will you hit the snooze button? Or will you wake up and lead your life? The choice is yours. The words you have learned today are the keys to a new door. Use them. Speak them. Live them. I am proud of you for staying until the end. It shows that you are serious about your success. I am Zane, and I am here to help you find your voice. If this lesson helped you see your day differently, please like this video. Subscribe to our channel so you do not miss the next step in your journey. Go now and start your new routine. I will see you in the next lesson.